Today we've got another Mosaic hopped beer, but this time it's from Trillium. Hey guys, Shawn here from the Everyday Aficionados, and always excited when I get to review more Trillium. Today we're taking a look at their Mosaic Cutting Tiles Double IPA. This one is 8.5% ABV. It's brewed with raw wildflower honey and 100% Mosaic hops. This beer actually used to be called Archaic, but they decided to change the name to Cutting Tiles because they wanted to experiment with the same base beer, but with different hops, and they didn't want people getting confused, thinking that it was Mosaic hopped still, since Archaic kind of sounds similar to Mosaic. Oh wow, so for the aroma in this one, it definitely smells bright, sweet, fruity, floral, a little bit earthy, almost like a light, sweet, honey, floral character in there too. But yeah, definitely getting that characteristic, really ripe tropical character that I always get from Mosaic hops, like a really ripe, dripping, wet papaya, a little bit of a mango character. I think they mentioned stone fruits as a descriptor on their page. Candied peach, I think, is a descriptor. I could see that a little bit. And I think they mentioned nectarine as well, too. I think it's closer to nectarine than candied peach. But there is a sweet, juicy, stone fruit-like character in there, too. But underneath all of that, there's this really solid, like, undercurrent of dank, stinky hop characteristics. Definitely smells like a Mosaic hopped beer. Cannot wait to taste this thing. Cheers. Wow. So yeah, right up front, they're pretty close with their descriptors. Getting that candied peach, juicy peach, nectarine, stone fruit-like character. A little bit of like a juicy tangerine character in there too. Some of that really ripe papaya-like character that I usually get. Almost like a dried papaya in there too. Pretty bright up front, I would say. A little bit of a yellow grapefruit-like character in there too, maybe. And for 8.5% ABV, that honey really helps to lighten the body up, just like they said, because it's medium, it's almost medium minus. It just drinks pretty darn light for an IPA at this ABV, so that's pretty impressive. In terms of the mouthfeel, it's not really anything too crazy, and that's probably because of the lightened body in it too. And I almost feel like I get like a slight residual like honey character. It just has a like earthy honey like sweetness. Again, lots of floral characteristics in there too. It's like a bright floral character. In terms of the malt character, it's pretty crackery and biscuity. It's there and supportive, but just lets the hops play around nicely. And then on the back end of this one, it really transitions into a nice herbal, earthy type character. Some of the dank characteristics coming through, and a little bit of pine, but definitely more towards like herbal and earthy. More of that juicy tangerine coming through on the back end too. A bit of a pithy citrus character in there. Pretty solid bitterness to this one. Probably one of the more bitter Trillium beers that I've had. Finishes up pretty dry. You get the linger of some of that earthy, herbal, piney character on the palate, as well as some of the juicy, citrus-like character with a little bit of pith in there too. Alright, so for my final thoughts on Mosaic Cutting Tiles, this one's going to get an A+ for me. Maybe the best that I've had in terms of Mosaic Hop Double IPAs. It's pretty close. I actually think I might prefer this over Bright from Treehouse, so it's a really great example of Mosaic hops. So if you enjoy Mosaic hops and you can get your hands on this one, it's definitely worth a try. Have you guys had this beer? What do you think of it? How do you think it compares to Bright from Treehouse? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, drink responsibly and passionately. Thanks for watching.